But yeah, it was a good show, Damon.
Yeah, it was a really, really strong show.
Again, it's Sony doing what I've been talking about since February, right? There's this hair floating around.
I think I got it.
You got it?
Beginner luck.
That they're concentrating on that core gamer market, right? Like they came out and like they're like they said here's a new game from the folks who did Dear Esther, right? And like my Twitter freaked out. People were clapping and going crazy.
Everybody's Gone to the Rapture was that one. Right. They were just announcing so many games, so many new games, non-sequels.
That's what you tweeted. Yeah,
happy to see that. Murasaki Baby, Big Fest, Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, Rhine, Helldivers, Resogun. Wasteland Kings, there's just so many. There's game after game after game.
I thought it was cool that I mean, they could have done it in a better way, but, you know, Minecraft coming out there with their little heads on, that's going to be a launch game for PlayStation 4 now. We've been talking about the launch lineups, right? Like, there you go, PS4.
And that's, you know, a console exclusive that they've taken away from Microsoft.
Yeah, next is Halo.
yeah. I mean, they have Bungie, the creator of Halo, providing exclusive content with Destiny, which we didn't see at all.
Yeah, no Destiny.
We talked a lot on the pre-show.
But that's good, right? I mean, like we'd already kind of talked about, like, okay, we've seen that before, and they didn't focus that long on the old stuff either. They're like, here's a new trailer for Infamous. Of course, Infamous Second Son. Delson's ability as a conduit is that he's kind of like Rogue. He can take other people's powers, and I think we saw with that interaction with Abigail, that seemed like the first time he's ever done something like that because he didn't know what was happening. But the power kind of looked weak.
I think every time I see that game, I get a little bit more excited for it.
Yeah, it's probably because Troy Baker's good looks.
It might be the first Infamous game that I play.
So sad that you've never played
Infamous. What's happening? I'm going to play Infamous. I've pre-ordered a PlayStation 4. Where am I?
You're showing what you are, Damon. You're a gamer.
I'm showing what I am.
You're not an Xbox fanboy. You're out here. You're excited about the next gen. They got some good games. You're out for it.
I'm really excited about it. There's lots of stuff to talk about.
What? I don't know. It's like, again, they announced here's the Infamous trailer here. The other interesting thing right there, the return of comic book cutscenes. They kind of went away from that with Infamous 2. It's nice to see that coming back. I'm a big fan of that. Here we go, yeah. Like, oh, real quick, let's point out how bad this camera guy was. Whoever was directing the show.
As Sean Fingan pointed out, not the camera guy's fault, the director's fault, right?
Good call.
Cameraman is just they're pointing to, you know, the director is telling them to cut to different cameras. So
yeah.
But it was really bad. That was very a poor. Maybe the director just didn't know. People want to see the games.
Right, yeah, well, he should know that. Yeah. That seems like something you should be briefed on before it comes up.
There are a few technical issues. A little rocky start, a very long Gran Turismo 6.
Right.
You know, trailer logos and music.
Something had to have gone wrong in the very beginning, right? Because they had that giant screen behind them, and it was black for a long, long time, and then they kind of came out, and there was supposed to be a sizzle reel, I think, there that never appeared.
Yeah, they were hanging on that for a long time. They announced Gran Turismo 6 release date, December 6th worldwide on PlayStation 3 this year. They also announced a Gran Turismo movie.
Yeah, there were a couple movie announcements and stuff, but I was like, all right, that and Watch Dogs getting a movie too. Yeah, but then I tweeted how upset, like, this is like Sony's exclusive plan, that they're like, Watch Dogs and a movie, and then they were finally sort of like, all right, you also, you know, I mean, they've talked before, I think, that there were going to be exclusive missions and stuff, but they showed one of them, enumerated them there, put the hacker boost on, showed you new hacker custom. They're trying there. They're trying. I still don't think they compete on the same level. I always talk about Sony and exclusives, and third-party exclusives in particular. I'm still waiting for one. They need to get one as big as all the fact that Call of Duty maps are always exclusive to them, to Xbox. Right? Yeah. Xbox always has the Call of Duty maps.
I mean, they have the Battlefield for premium stuff.
Nobody cares about the goddamn Battlefield.
People do care about Battlefield, Greg.
Not
You're
enough.
Wrong on that
not
one.
enough care about it is what I'm saying.
I think Battlefield 4 looks really cool.
No, Battlefield. No, I'm not saying the game doesn't look cool. Just taken away from it in general.
What about that Little Big Planet hub?
Little Big Planet hub, yeah. We have. They showed this teaser trailer with, you know, the voice talking over it and
maybe we can get that pulled up here.
I'm sure we will here in a second.
Coming to PlayStation 3.
Right, free to play, and it's basically, it sounds like Little Big Planet. Like, what if you made your own races, and what if you created your own character, and like that's all Little Big Planet. Yeah. So I don't know what exactly it's going to be.
Create, share, browse, and just sounds, here's the trailer.
Yeah, I mean, what they're showing looks like Little Big Planet. This, you could easily tack on the back, right, Little Big Planet 3, and you'd be like, oh yeah, totally, it's a teaser trailer for Little Big Planet 3, but instead it's Little Big Planet Hub.
Yeah, why not just call it Little Big Planet? Right? Can't this just be what it is now?
Sure. It'll be interesting if that's what their plan is, if they're just moving free to play and that's the only way they're going to stick with it.
Yeah, I wonder what's the monetization model.
Probably microtransactions on items like that. I bet. I mean, you can collect stickers and you can collect costumes as you play through levels. Generally, in the old Little Big Planet games, you'd imagine here, you get you get this, you know, a costume set of 10, and then from there you kind of build your own deck, if you will, and you go through and buy stuff or whatever. But it seems like races and stuff. You know?
They said later this year. For that one.
Before the end of 2013. Yeah.